Featured bout of the evening, catch weight 150 pounds. The one and only Shameless Don Shainis will take on Kevin Barberena. Barberena getting greased up in the prep point for the first time for Cage Titans FC. A lot of experience coming into this cage. 7-4, like we said.
Kevin Barberena, brother of Brian Barberena. UFC veteran making the trip out from Prescott, Arizona to take on Shameless Nation, Don Shainis. 7-4, one of the toughest tests of Don Shainis' career. And what a dense figure at 150 pounds right there in Kevin Barberena. Fired up to take on one of Plymouth's favorite fighters of all time in Don Shainis.
Shameless Don Shainis, the one and only.
There he is, Don Shainis. After a year-long layoff, after having neck surgery, he has since returned and has gone 2-0. 3-0, who am I kidding? Has gone 3-0. John Espada in the corner, Eric Grossman, one of the seasoned vets of this cage.
Oh, of course, Don Shainis, obviously. You know, he's come on this past year in 2019. It was his big comeback year. He went on a roll that year. Came back from neck surgery. Freak accident where, you know, after a fight where he fought to the decision, ended up having to get neck surgery, was out for a year until he came back into the cage. He came back into the cage, rattled off some wins. He wanted a tough challenge. Kevin Barberena answered that challenge. And Don is back in the Cage Titans cage, and he is pumped and ready to go.
Always an exciting fighter. Without a doubt, he's going to put on a show tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourselves for the 19th fight of the evening. A professional catchweight bout at 150 pounds, scheduled for 3 rounds, 5 minutes apiece. Introducing to you first in the red corner, with the professional mixed martial arts record of 7 victories and 4 defeats. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, and he weighed in at 148.5 pounds. From Prescott, Arizona, he's representing Fieldcraft Survival Fight Team. Let's hear it for Kevin Barbie Barberena! And now, introducing his opponent, standing across from him in the blue corner, holding a professional mixed martial arts record of 6 victories and 2 defeats. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, and he weighed in at 150 pounds. From Plymouth, Massachusetts, he's representing Citadel. Let's hear it for Shameless Don Shainis!
Very warm welcome
Our referee for this
Don
matchup
Shainis.
is Chris
Plymouth loves him.
Burke.
And his height is controversial.
Very controversial.
I wonder why my voice is so raspy sometimes. My God, every time Don Shainis fights, I can't do it anymore.
Here we go. These guys can't wait to get their hands on each other.
No, they cannot. High caliber opponent for each one of these guys, both respecting each other's experience, each other's strength and power. Big right hand off the counter.
Whose hands are going to find a home first?
Brian Barberena.
Don looking to
Kevin
create some
Barberena.
distance here.
Kevin Barberena had a great flurry there. I think a lot of those punches landed, but a great sweep attempt from Don Shainis.
Both these guys, very similar builds. Stocky guys.
Stocky indeed.
So let's
Don
see if he
looking for a
can cinch
guillotine.
that under the neck, under
Looking
the
for that
chin.
guillotine, uses it to
That's
sweep.
again using that sweep to get back to his feet. Seems to be a strong point for him. But what we need to see him do is create some distance here, get his back off the cage, establish ring control, get his back to the center, and work his game plan.
Shameless Nation in full effect here
Full
at Plymouth
effect.
Memorial Hall. Kevin Barberena with the double underhooks here against the clinch. And we know Don Shainis, he's got heart for days. He fought 3 rounds against Daniel Matos with a broken neck.
Yep.
Was able to go the distance.
Using that
Very
wizard.
competitive fight. You know, a very durable grappler, very compact build for Don Shainis. Super strong. in there.
Nice
no.
job escaping the back door there. He went for a hip toss.
Barberena's
Saw it
getting right
coming.
back up.
Great counter wrestling from Don Shainis right there, flattening the hips off that throw.
You know, would love to see him attack the hips, get this fight to the ground, start working his ground and pound. But yeah, he is doing a good job attacking that lead leg right there with the knees to the inside of the thigh.
Barberena reversing.
Barberena giving him a little taste of his own medicine. Shane was looking to get spunky. with
Barberena on the
hips.
back. Don is very, very hard guy to get a hold of.
You know, I thought we were going to see a cartwheel there for a second.
Oh, he's going to pop out here.
High on the back
Yes,
is
he
Barberena.
is.
Don
There it is.
Shainis ended
Some
up on
ground
top.
and pound from the top position.
Oh, he's looking for the mount too.
That's not all he's looking for.
Oh,
Trying to put
Barberena.
that fist on his chin.
Barberena using that underhook to get out.
Good
Nice knee
knees.
there.
That's to the top of the head to a down opponent. The referee needs to see that and stop it.
Yeah, one knee down.
going to the
nullifies.
chest.
No, his hand was down. That was
But
on top of
he
his head.
He went to the chest in that second one. I didn't see the first
The first one.
The first
But
one was questionable. I agree.
you know, that's the nature of the beast.
Yep.
It happens. The referee doesn't catch everything.
I like to say you get away with one. And if
Agreed.
you're not trying, or you're really fighting.
Oh, look at this. Double.
Nice
Both hips.
slam.
Beautiful.
Big slam from
takedown.
Barberena, and he's dropping elbows.
Makes you wonder if he's a little upset about that knee to the top of the head.
Could be. Ooh,
Look at
very
this.
nice high
See,
guard here.
Omoplata
Looking for an
attempt.
omoplata.
Yeah, but
Oh, that's deep.
gotta set up.
This is a rare situation.
Using it to reverse.
And Barberena's going to roll out.
He's got to use it to get on top.
Let's see if he can finish.
Barberena's
the
gonna end up
That
on
was
top.
close.
That was a really close finish attempt. But there's so many sweeps off of that, and Don didn't get his hips out in time to end up on top, and Barberena finds himself in full guard again. But what a transition. Who knew Don Shainis had that rubber guard?
Don is doing a
God.
good
And
job
he's going for it
attacking
again.
from the bottom, throwing some elbows up from his back, you know, looking to stay active in attack. You never want to be in a receiving position.
Look, he's going to fall to that hip again, trying to swing
he's
that
like,
right
we're
leg
triangle
up
now.
over.
If,
Triangle.
You know,
Maybe not. Barberena's got to posture up. He's going to keep getting clocked here.
Don Shainis
we got a minute on the clock.
Oh, what a sweep!
Don Shainis has an uncanny ability to generate a lot of power from his back. He was hurting Barberena with some of those
Yes.
punches from his back.
He's so dangerous off his
He's
back.
got a strong hip game. He's
Yes.
able to get underneath the guys and sweep them. We've seen the same variation on that, or we've seen 3 or 4
Barberena
variations
goes
on
up the
that
back.
same
Don
sweep
Shainis
tonight.
takes Barberena's back. Now he's looking to get some revenge in here.
Again,
Oh,
look,
he's
the
punching him
heel-
out.
the heels to the butt, like I was talking
Oh,
about
big
earlier.
punches here.
Don Shainis
Oh,
looking to
man.
posture up and rain down
hit.
hellfire.
Barberena's got to move here.
Short time in the round, 20 seconds. He's moving just enough to keep Chris Burke from stopping this fight.
15 seconds.
Yeah, Shainis needs to posture up and land some really devastating blows if he wants to get the finish
And he
here.
stretches him out again.
Short time, but he's trying. Barberena
Barberena's still
showing his
moving.
composure.
Chris Burke is taking a close look at him. There's the round.
Score
There's the
that
round.
round.
All
Wow.
right.
Okay.
Is that a 10-8 round?
I don't know.
Is that 10-8?
No,
Oh, I
it
don't
was
know.
back
I
and
don't know.
forth. It was
That was
back
pretty
and
back
forth.
and forth.
How do you score
No,
that
that was
round?
I don't know. That was a good close round.
Very close round.
Razor thin.
Great finish for Don there at the end, though.
Tons of
Unleashing
action.
from the top position.
Wow.
You know, Barberena had the control, was able to, win, I think, more time in that round. But then once Don Shainis got that sweep, got that omoplata attempt to kind of switch momentum there. And then once he got that sweep and was able to get on top, take the back, he landed the more devastating of the shots. Just not as much time on it. So it's all really subjective as to how you score in that round. Razor thin. Both of these guys know they're in a firefight. And, the experience and the caliber of this matchup is showing already through 5 minutes.
Yeah, for sure. Like you said, the experience is big here. And both guys, seasons guys, and Don, man, this guy is a tank. Like, no matter what, you take his back, you hurt him, he's going to come back tenfold. He came back in that round and got to a very dominant position on Barberena. See if Barberena can get that steam back. Don Shainis, as we see in the past, does not get tired. Oh, right hand right on the chin of Shainis. And a right answered for Shainis.
Shainis doing a good job trying to change levels here with his strikes.
Barberena throwing heat.
Both of these guys utilize their minute on the stool to max effect.
Nice uppercut from Shainis, stopped him right in his tracks. Good head pressure, good head battle here. Doing a good job keeping the hips tight, attacking the leg, looking to get that sweep right there. There we go. If Shainis could create a little bit of space with that head pressure and drop some elbows in there, that'd be great too.
Hands are clasped under the hips.
Oh, nice defense from Barberena.
Great hips from Barberena, yes.
Back to the center.
Ooh,
Nice
that right
combo.
hand might have hurt Don. Don
Oh,
firing
man.
back on the counter.
Barberena picking the shots here.
Nice.
Don Shainis with the level change. Big right hand. That flattens Barberena. He's in desperation recovery mode right now.
That
Don
was a
Shainis trying to
beautiful
posture up
combo.
and finish this fight.
Barberena's got to
is
move.
doing a good job staying alive. He's pulling the John Travolta tonight.
Oh,
He went stiff. And it's all hard for Barberena now.
stop it.
Kevin Barberena.
I don't know why they stopped it, but
I don't agree with that.
I don't either.
I don't agree with
I
that,
don't agree with that
but he
one bit.
definitely had him hurt, but a little premature there. But that combo Don threw was awesome. Left hook to the body, right hook over the
I
top.
truly believe Chris Burke's one of the better referees in New England right now. No
At the
doubt he
end of the
makes
day,
great decisions. I
should
think
be
he
in
jumped
that
in there a
position.
little too soon.
little too soon.
It was a long time off of the knockdown. Barberena was recovering, moving, trying to better his position, and Shainis was being tenacious. But this is a really high caliber professional
Very
fight.
high
That could have
caliber.
gone on a little longer for my taste, but nonetheless. A beautiful combination from Don Shainis that flattened Barberena. He followed it up, and Chris Burke made the call. Agree with it or disagree with it. It is what it is, and that happens in the sport sometime. But a TKO finish for Don Shainis, climbing into the win column, and what a high caliber fight, and what a devastating right hand after changing levels. A beautiful combination and a great performance from Don Shainis.
Absolutely, and whether that was an early stoppage. Barberena should not have been in a position to allow the referee to make
Correct.
that mistake and call it early.
Right.
You could say that he may have been able to call it after that first punch when he stiffened up like a board and planked to the mat. But that didn't happen then, and maybe he made up for the call a little bit later, who knows? But that is the sport. Don't put yourself in a position to be compromised in such a fashion where the ref wants to stop the fight to save your neck.
Absolutely. But again, let's talk about that finishing combo for Don Shainis was beautiful.
Not to take anything away from that nice, beautiful level change. I mean, that is what I have been talking about all night.
Bang.
Seeing somebody go high, come down low, come back upstairs. We didn't see Cerrone use that last week. But he is infamous for going, nice jab to the head, cross to the body, hook to the head, and clean it up with a
Ladies
head
and
kick.
gentlemen, put your hands together for these two warriors. Referee Chris Burke has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute 33 seconds of round number 2. Giving you your winner by TKO, Shameless.